Well, g'day guys, welcome back to another episode of Pete's Gold Adventures. Back out the bush. Now I had a plan today, well this afternoon, I've only got about 3 hours. It's Friday afternoon, it's a bit of a warm one. I'm just going to go jump on some diggings and have a bit of a run on some diggings, because I've never done it much, because the 45 wasn't that fantastic, but the 6000, that's a whole lot different on digging, so you get a much better chance of finding gold. But I parked near where I found gold before. I thought, before I take off, I'll just sort of go for a quick wander onto where I've found gold before, and basically I'll step straight onto it and ended up with a little tiny bit of gold. So now I have a dilemma. Do I stay here, or do I go on my little mission down the gully and run over some diggings? Don't know. One saying is, don't leave the gold to find gold. So maybe I just stay here, have a wander around, or do I wander off down this big old gully here and see if there's any gold down there? Well, I know all these hills shed gold. It's right here, so no doubting that. So you'd imagine some of the diggings down there should have gold on them, but don't know, I found a bit. So anyway, before we wander off, I'll give you a look at this bit of gold anyway. Righto guys, so here's the hole it came out of. So you can see I'm down onto the nice hard crunchy stuff. I actually thought it was going to be lead shot, because the final scrape on the hard stuff, it moved. So I thought, no, bugger. But it must have been just into the hard stuff. But it's only a little tiny one, and it's in the scoop. Rightio, so you can imagine why it sounded like lead shot. It's about the size of lead shot. It's a little roly-poly. Been getting a couple of these lately. But as you can hear, it's still pretty vocal on a 6. And here's our little bit of golden awesome. Look, it's only tiny. It's probably a 0.07, I reckon. So we'll find out later. But yeah, it's the right colour, so yeah, I like it. Big, small, or otherwise, gold's gold. So anyone looking for gold that says this is no good, well, you're in the wrong game. Well, there we go, nice little piece. So yeah, this is the hill it came off. I found gold all up it, basically. It was many years ago. 13, 14 years ago, I suppose. I found gold here, so still a little bit here today. Anyway, I think I might have a quick little wander around. I don't think I can leave gold to find gold, so I'll have a quick wander. But yeah, if I get an hour, I might wander down the gully, test my theory on some old diggings down there. But anyway, for now, let's give this a crack. Next target just after the gold appeared to be just a bit of ground noise, so gave it a bit of a dig, disappeared, so don't think it was much at all. This one's a bit more vocal, but it did move on top of the ground, so I believe it's probably a lead shot. But hey, we're in gold country, so you just never know. It might have been a bit of gold sitting on top of the ground, so let's find out what it actually is. As you can hear, it's pretty loud, so I don't think it's going to be too hard to find. It's only in this fluffy stuff. It'd be better if it was in that. Not. Yeah, just a bit of rust. A little shard of rust, so nothing too exciting there. Well, after many lead shots and iron and rust and garbage, I was actually quite amazed how many targets were still here. Alas, no gold, so it's a bit of a bugger, but I was really surprised that amount of lead. So 6,000 hasn't been over it, so whatever people have done here before, like in the past, yeah, that's been older machines. Anyway guys, I am going to wander down the gully. I'm gonna bugger it. I'm gonna go for a walk, find some diggings, roll over those. Hopefully less lead shot, because it's up on top of the mounds, and hopefully a little bit of gold. But anyway, let's wander off. Well, I've made my way down the creek or the gully. I thought there'd be diggings down here. I've not been down here before. Turns out to be pretty much all channels, all old-timers little water races where they would have set up their sluice boxes to wash some gravel. So good indication there's gold here because it's a pretty extensive working, so they've done a fair bit. All this looks like it's pretty much been surfaced. Lots of little water races everywhere, piles of washed gravels and all that. So look, not what I was looking for, but I think it should be pretty good. If they've done this much work, you'd like to think there is gold here. So as you can see, they've done massive amounts of work here, and coming down here, bit of a water race running right down beside the creek. So obviously they've got the water from further up. They may have dammed it up and just released it in runs. Yeah, extensive amount of work. There's got to have been gold here. Another indicator that this place was rich, and it must have been a lot of gold, and a bit in the clayish sort of side of thing. Got an old puddler here behind us, so that's a good indication there's gold here too. So they don't build them for nothing, and so the amount of work here, a puddler, I reckon we should be on for a bit of a show. We should, with the 6,000, we'd like to think we might be able to pluck something out of this place. Well guys, after 4 or 5 lead shots and a little bit of rubbish, I was sort of tracking my way down this old-timers little water race here, this little sluice run, and I've picked myself up a little bit of gold. So hunch was right, this place does hold gold. So anyway, I'll show you the ground that I got it out of. Alrighty, so it's just on the side of this little water race. I don't know, I guess it's a bit of a, maybe it's a stockpile to be washed. Looks like it's got the clay still in it. But as you can see, I've just scraped the top of the ground and boom, out it came. So it was a little bit different sounding to a lead shot, but yeah, I still wasn't convinced it was gonna be gold. Alrighty, oh, it's only tiny. It's another little guy, but nice and vocal anyway. And here it is guys, a little guy again. Don't think he, oh, he might go 0.1. Yeah, very nice, bright and shiny piece, this one. That's pretty cool. It's only tiny, but that's 2 for the day, so not too bad. I haven't got long to go, so yeah, I need one more to get me one little bit of gold per hour again. Well, that's pretty cool, 2 little bits of gold, and as you can see, you've got a little pile of mullock here. There's a hole just there, so look, it may have just been thrown out of that hole, but where there's one, there could be more, so I might run over this little mullock, see if we can get another one. But yeah, got a bit of a tree collapsing in on it too, so might have to just move a few sticks out of the way. Never know, might be one hiding under it. Alrighty guys, I think we might, well, it's a signal. I've gave it a little light scrape and it's there. Is it going to be our 3rd bit of gold for the afternoon, or is it going to be just another old mate lead shot? But anyway, it's on the back side of this mound. Hopefully this will be a live dig of the good stuff. Oh, she's going out already, but then again it's quite quiet, so Might not be lead shot, or it's going to be one of those little tiny bird shots. Alrighty, let's see what we got. There we go. There's not much left. Ah, here we go. A little bit of gold. Live dig. Righto guys, there it is. Live dig. And that is very thin. Or 0.04. Might have a new record taker. Don't know, might go 0.05, but geez, it's small and it's thin. But it's gold. Well, there we go guys. Finished off the live digs. That was pretty cool. 3 in 3 hours on a Friday afternoon. Can't get much better than that. Righto guys, so there's our 3 little bits of gold in order that we got them in. So let's see what they go. 0.11. Yeah, it's not too bad. Didn't think it was going to go that much. 0.12. Slightly bigger, so that's not a bad effort. The little guy. I reckon 0.05. Oh, 0.06. That's not too bad. Anyway, in total, 0.29 for a Friday afternoon. Well, there we have it guys, 0.29 for our Friday afternoon session. So, great way to finish the week. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to share, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.